Good morning, my loves. I just wanted to pick the camera up. Today is Sunday, July the 20th, 2025. I am 13 days post-op for my mommy makeover, which includes lipo to the stomach and the flanks with the abdominoplasty or muscle repair, a tummy tuck, a little extended back lift, and a natural breast lift. I am feeling amazing. I took my antibiotics, mind y'all. Yes, I know it's day 13. However, the first week I couldn't take anything by mouth because y'all know my story. But yes, I have a couple more days of taking my antibiotics and I'll be finished with that. Other than that, I'm feeling really good. I'm actually about to get up and fix me some breakfast. I'm able to move now, so I'm trying to take advantage of me moving. I'm able to stand a little straighter. It's just like at nighttime, in my bed, I get really stiff. I did sleep in my bed last night and I did get some good sleep. So I'm in my living room right now in my recliner chair. But I am about to get up, fix me some breakfast, maybe some scrambled eggs or some oats, I think. And then I'm gonna wait for my daughter to wake up and we're gonna take some measurements of my body because I'm ordering my tributo faja today. My tributo is a customized faja that is based out of Colombia. So I highly recommend getting you a faja from there, especially if you're built like your girl, because I have bigger thighs and hips and butts, and no standard faja would fit me at all. I think God was able to find one, but this is not properly fitting me at all. There's no real compression that I need, but I do have the waistband that I am going to utilize. But anyway, I just want to pick that up, let y'all know day 13, sorry, feeling amazing. About to get up, cook, might do a little cleaning. I feel good. So I feel good, I want to get up and move around. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye. And I am officially 14 days post-op for my mommy makeover, and I feel amazing. I got up this morning, got myself clean, washed up. My daughter changed my dressing, she milked my drains, and she did a wonderful job. I will insert a picture right here to show y'all how full my JP drain was after she milked my drain. So I feel good. Just woke up from a little nap. I ate a burger salad, which was just ground turkey with lettuce. I chopped some potatoes in it, and I mixed some mayonnaise, mustard ketchup, and relish in it, and it was so good. Earlier I had a blueberry bagel with scrambled eggs, and I think later on I'm gonna have me a protein shake, probably an apple and some more water. So I just want to check in and let y'all know how my 14-day post-op is doing. I placed my order for my tributo yesterday. Y'all, tell me why I got an email from my tributo customer service saying how my measurements were so off, because you have to do 5 measurements with my tributo, which are your torso, your bra line, your hip, your thigh, and your waist. So mind y'all, when I was in Miami, I had to get a faja that was required by my doctor, and Kasana and I were running around to every faja store that could possibly have my size, which my measurements are so off that I have to have a custom faja. That's the whole reason we ordered from Tributo. Anyway, so one of the faja places called Pretty Girl Curves, the seamstress there measured me, which my hips, which you measure your hips with the biggest part of your butt, was a 62. My thigh was like a 40. My bra line was a 36, and my torso is like an 18, which I have a short torso, y'all. Even the doctor and the assistant was like, you have a short torso. So my torso is short. It really is. So, and then my waist measured out to be a 40, but I'm so swollen. So I submitted those measurements to my tributo for my custom faja, which I also had to message them as well, because I have been in communication with somebody on DMing them as well. And I had told her, for the thigh, it only goes up to 35 inches, and for the hip, it only goes to 60. And so she was like, when you place your order, let me know so I can change the dimensions, and I did. And so I got an email this morning, and it was like, hey, your order's on hold because we just want to make sure that your measurements are right. So they was going to require me to send a picture or video in, which they do offer virtual help to ensure that you submit the right measurements, which the measurements were right because I know how to measure myself. And then I had a seamstress like a week or two when I was in Miami last week to measure me. So the measurements were definitely correct. Now my waist is not, because I'm swollen, and as the days go on, I'm getting smaller in my waist. So, which when I had first bought this black faja, it was a little tight and it only fastened up to the first rack. Now it fastened to the last one, which was only 2. It fastened up to the last one is too big. So I definitely need that compression. But yeah, so there was like my measurements were a little off. There was like they ain't never seen the measurements like that. So and they wanted me to submit a picture. So I submitted a picture so they can see like I am curvy, I am hippie, my waist is smaller, and I don't have nobody to sit here and help me measure myself and then submit a picture. At that time, my daughter was asleep. Nobody's here to help me. I'm not about to call nobody and say, hey, can you come over here just to take a picture to show them that my thigh is really a 40-inch and my hips really 62. So when I spoke to a representative, she was completely understanding. The customer service has been a 10 out of 10 thus far. And she was like, no, you're good. You know, I believe you. It's just another step that they have to take to ensure that those are the right measurements. But I have been in communication with you, so I'm going to go ahead and override it. I said, okay, cool. But of course, I had to sign an agreement saying that these are definitely the measurements that I have put down for the order, and I want to go through the order. And I said, yes, because there is no faja, no standard faja that I can fit. And the faja that I have is an 8X because of my thighs and my butt, but it's still a little tight. But the waist area is hella big, and it's a gap in the back. So I definitely need a custom faja. But anyway, highly recommend my Tributo if y'all need any type of shapewear or compression garment post-op surgery. I highly recommend to get one day 1 or day 2 post-op as well. Well, I should have got one if I would have known. So if you are a plus size or a heavier, thicker person, definitely order my Tributo before surgery so you can have a faja that fits you properly. Other than that, my goal is to inform y'all the best way I can on every single thing about this surgery. This may not be your experience, but I just want to give light to what I have experienced thus far. I have no regrets to this day. I would do it all over again if the time were changing and I needed a money makeover. I would definitely do it again. So with that being said, happy healing, my girlies, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Good morning, my loves. Good morning, my loves. Good morning, my loves. I have amazing, wonderful news today. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd, I think. And I am 13 days post-op. I just got the phone with my surgeon, Dr. Mark Bruto. And we went over my drainage over the last 2 days, the output. And guess what? I am cleared to take my breast drains. I got 4 JP drains. I got 1 both sides of the abdomen and then both sides of my breast. So he told me I could remove the ones from the breast. Yay! Woo, 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 woo. My 2 abdominal drains have been putting out over 150. So we're going to keep those in a couple more days. But I am good to take out the ones on the back, the ones from the breast. So I called Kasana. She's going to come right here when she gets situated, and we're going to remove them things. I don't know how to feel about these things coming out as far as like, it's going to hurt. It's going to be uncomfortable because when I'm a post-surgical nurse, and the doctor, like every time I got back to my shift, the drains were already pulled. So of course they get put on the day shift because the doctor 9 times out of 10 want to pull them. So yeah, so Kasana will be right here later on to help me take the drains out. I'm so excited. Just moving further in the healing process. Woo, 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 woo. So I just want to pick y'all up and let y'all know that your girl's getting 2 drains put out today. So excited. I'll pick it back up a little later. Enjoy y'all morning. Bye. Bye. I can feel
You
it
feel
right
it?
here. I feel it right here. When you pulling it. Two drains are out. Eating my cream cheese and bagel. Yay! Back to life, back to reality. Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, July 24th, around 10:45, close to 11 a.m. I am officially 17 days post-op. I am feeling wonderful. I just made me a cream cheese bagel. The bagel is a blueberry bagel, which I still have half of it left. I'm about to finish that. I'm about to get myself clean today, wash my faja, wash my spanks. Yeah, it's another relaxed day. I got some stuff handled yesterday. I'm realizing when I have my faja on, I'm peeing like every other hour. So I have not been sleeping through the night only because I'm waking up every hour, hour and a half to pee. If anybody's watching this that has had a mommy makeover and have experienced increased urination, let me know. I want to say I spoke to my doctor. He wasn't concerned at all because when I pee, it's not like 25 mLs or 50 mLs. I'm literally peeing, 200 to 300 mLs every time I pee. So I'm going to just associate that with the fluid that's built up inside. Excuse me. So yeah, everything is going good. When I don't have the faja on, I'm peeing regular, like every 4 hours. I can go longer without having to go to the bathroom. And I have been making a bowel movement every single day as well. So everything has been moving quite along. Everything has been moving, y'all. Y'all know I got my 2 drains taken out. I just got my 2 abdomen drains in. I have an appointment with my doctor on Saturday. So hopefully, I probably won't be clear to take it out because my left drain put out 120 something. And my right drain, I think, put out 70. You need to be less than at least 20 to 25 mLs before you can take a drain out in 24 hours, 24 to 40 hours. So it was the back drains that were mainly bothering me. So annoying. So I'm glad I got those 2 out. Those sites has been doing well. My doctor gonna look at that as well Saturday. Yeah, nothing much is going on. I'm still getting my water in. I think next week I'll be 3 weeks post-op next week. My daughter has cheer conditioning starting, so I'm gonna get out the house then. I'm gonna drive. I spoke to my doctor's office, and and Angie told me that I can drive. Just be very careful. Of course, I'm gonna take narcotics. As long as I feel good and up to it, I'm gonna drive. So Monday we're gonna do her conditioning for cheer, and then I'm gonna take her to get a physical. And then Tuesday, I'm going to get her Invisaligns. And then I'm going to go to the store. And when I go to the store, it's just going to be like little stuff to get, like eggs, more bread and stuff like that. I haven't been outside since I got back home, which was on the 16th. So over a week. It's 8 days since I have been out, 7 days since I've been outside. Not looking forward to it because it's a long walk for me to get outside. So I'm gonna have to be very strategic when it comes to me getting outside, which I feel better. I'm standing up straighter now. I can move for longer periods of time, so I'm not too concerned because I can always find a chair somewhere. So yeah, I'm about to finish my bagel, watch Halloween Kills, and I'm gonna get myself clean and I'm gonna relax. So y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.